Our first 2020 inductee, Mr. Aaron Lockett, class of 1997, honored for outstanding achievement in athletics. Lockett is a sports agent and the founder-owner of Next Page Sports, a full-service sports agency that markets professional athletes and coaches. He has served over 15 years in the oil and gas industry, holding several key administrative roles. He is a former professional football player, is a wide receiver and return specialist for the National Football League's Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers, and in the Canadian Football League for the Ottawa Renegades and the BC Lions. He was a standout at Kansas State University, where he set school and Big 12 conference football and track and field records. In 2000, he led the nation in punt return average and was a second-team All-American. He was a four-time All-Big 12 selection and formerly held Kansas State records for career all-purpose yards and consecutive 100-yard receiving games. As a track and field athlete, he was a former Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association champion in both the 4x100-meter relay and the 100 meters. He's a former Kansas State Wildcats 60-meter record holder and one of the fastest NFL combine 40-yard dash participants of all time. Wow. In 2000, he and his family formed a nonprofit organization that encourages academic achievement in public schools. 2020 inductee, Mr. Aaron Lockett.
Well, good evening to my fellow Hornets. First off, I would like to say thank you to the selection committee. What an honor and what a pleasure. Honestly, the Hall of Fame was never even on the tip of my mind. I really just wanted to use my athletic ability to go to college in hopes of getting a scholarship to obtain an education. But Booker T. Washington gave me that opportunity. Now, Booker T. Washington represents what a lot of companies in this world are struggling with, and that's diversity. Not just diversity of thought, but real diversity. It provided me an environment where I can see people that look like me, that act like me, that talk like me, go out in the world and become successful. And that motivated me. But I was fortunate. I played professional football. Played for 4 teams, 2 leagues over 5 years. But no matter what color I put on, it was never quite sexy as that Hornet black and orange. I remember my rookie year in San Francisco. I felt like a fish out of water. I was 23 years old, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, played college football in Manhattan, Kansas, had only been to California once for the Junior Olympics. And it was the first week of practice, and a gentleman tapped me on my shoulder and said, "Come to my office. And if you know anything about the NFL, that means you're about to be cut." And so I walked slowly, just thinking, God, I've only been there for a couple of days. Got in that office, and that man closed the door. And he walked around and he said, "I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma." But more importantly, he said, "I'm an alumni of Booker T. Washington." I don't think I've ever properly got a chance to say thank you. So lucky me, because he's in this room tonight. And so to this fellow recipient to my right, Mr. Terry Toomey, thank you. For being a Hornet and doing what we always do, take care of one another. You know, I want to take a second and reflect about what the pandemic has taught me. It's taught me that life is precious. Nothing is promised. And things will eventually change. So to my family, to my wife, my daughter, my parents, my brother, my nephews, to my friends, Donnie, Clement, Kevin, and everybody else that's here, thank you for always supporting me, always being in my corner and listening to this crazy idea of me becoming a sports agent with a sports agency. But we did it. And it's because of all of you that I'm able to stand on the stage tonight and be me. And to my fellow recipients, I just have one request. Take some time to yourself tonight. Pat yourself on the back and say, job well done, because you earned it. Once again, what an honor and what a pleasure. Enjoy your night.